everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Gift of Gab Show. I am your host and your go-to girl, Gabby Smith. I'm here today and we're going to talk nothing but alcohol. I'm here with Blake, the alcohol man himself. He is from Bar Louie Restaurant. And Blake, what is your official title?
I am the Vice President of Beverage Innovation and Operations. Fancy title.
It's a fancy title. Say it 10 times fast.
Head drink guy.
Okay, there you go. All right,
head drink guy, head drink guy, head drink guy.
We're at the 1325 South Halsted location. So I wanted to talk about drinks that you can make from home. Easy drinks that if you're entertaining with friends, you can make these right in your very own home. So Blake, what are some easy drinks that our viewers can do from their very own home?
Well, so the first one I'm going to show you is one of the easiest drinks you can make that I love. It's really good in the spring and summer. It's 2 ingredients. But I love making drinks, especially at home, that have wine in them because it kind of lengthens out the drinks a little bit. So you have a Manhattan party, everybody's going to have one and be on the floor. So we want to kind of make it a little bit, a little less alcohol, but still delicious. So this is as easy as it can possibly get. I'm going to use Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur.
Okay.
It's been in the market for about 10 years. It's delicious. It's light though. It doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it. It's only about 37 proof. So I'm going to pour this directly into my champagne flute.
Let's do it.
So just an ounce of Saint Germain, and then
you're so good, you don't even measure.
I count.
You count.
That was a 4 count, which is 1 ounce.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. So then we're going to use Prosecco. So you can use champagne if you want. Champagne's real expensive and delicious, but you should kind of drink champagne by itself. So we're going to use Prosecco, which is still delicious and bubbly, but it's a lot cheaper than champagne is. So little trick when you're opening champagne, you don't want it to explode because then you waste champagne.
It's true.
You want just a little bit.
See, the alcohol man. All right, I like that.
And then I'm going to pour it directly onto my Saint Germain. Prosecco will bubble up, so you want to pour it pretty slow. Let the bubbles subside a little bit. Pour to the top. Now then you can put any fruit you want in the world. You can put in raspberries or anything else. I'm just going to use a nice little lemon twist just to give it a little spritz of that. Drop it right in there. And this you can have ready when guests come over. Right when the doors open, they can come in and have one of those, and it's light, refreshing, and delicious.
Oh, very good.
And it literally can't get any easier than that. 2 ingredients.
Super easy, and it's delicious. I like that. All right. All right, so what's next?
So then the next one we're going to do is it's still a Prosecco-based drink. So it's easy, it's bubbly, it's refreshing. Everybody loves Prosecco. It's a little more detailed, but not too hard. We just have some fresh cut pineapple. We're going to take 2 pineapple wedges, put it in our mixing glass, right? Okay. So this one we're actually going to end up shaking. And then I'm going to use what's called Sky Pineapple, just vodka, but delicious pineapple vodka. So that was a 6 count. How much was that?
Oh. 1.5
ounce and a half. You got it, right?
All right, all that math.
And then I'm going to use Monin watermelon syrup. Now, syrups you can buy at most grocery stores. If you can't, you can puree watermelon or anything that's really easy. Just a 1/2 ounce of that.
Okay.
And then we have our freshly squeezed lime juice. It's going to, again, make it even more summery. And now we're going to shake that up. And now for this, I mean, this could technically be considered a sangria because we're going to add wine to it, but we call it a sangria, but it's more of a boozy cocktail with wine in it.
All right.
I'm just going to shake it for about 5 seconds really hard.
I love this.
You love this?
I love it.
Now, I'm going to use a wine glass for this one, so I'm going to pour it directly into my wine glass.
Oh, look at that.
So there's fruit in there, there's booze, and then we're going to, where'd my Prosecco go? We're just going to top it with Prosecco.
How many counts?
About 3 ounces.
Okay.
With the wine, we're not as accurate. So that's going to do that. We're going to put a pineapple on the side of it, which will help the bubbles go down a little bit. We don't want to shortchange anybody bubbles. So that is our what we call our Pineapple Express Sangria.
This is fantastic. I bet you have a lot of friends that want to come over.
Well, they say they're my friends.
Yeah, right, exactly.
They like to come over.
All right, let's do the third one.
All right. So the next one we're going to make, everybody knows what a margarita is. Simple margaritas, but we're going to make one really, really delicious and fancy. So I'm actually going to serve this drink up in a martini glass. So the original margaritas were tequila, lime juice, and sugar. Shaken, poured into a glass.
Okay.
So we're gonna kind of go with that, but use some fancier ingredients. So we're gonna drink Don Julio right now, which is a Blanco tequila, which just means it's unaged.
Okay.
So it's made from the agave plant. It's really good tequila. I'm gonna use about 1.5 ounces of this. This one I'm not gonna measure. That's 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
And then, you know, you think margaritas, you get triple sec, right? Which is really cheap orange liqueur. We're actually going to use Grand Marnier for this. So Grand Marnier is orange flavored cognac. So it's going to add a lot of flavor, just a little bit of that one. So 1/2 ounce of that. And then we're going to use 3 fresh juices. We're going to use 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and 1/2 ounce of orange juice.
That.
Now it seems like a lot, but you can buy freshly squeezed juices at the store, or you can juice them yourself. Either way, it just gives it a really, really fresh flavor rather than just using store-bought sour mix.
Right.
Our last ingredient to give it a little bit of sweetness is we're just going to use agave nectar. So tequila is made from the agave plant, but has alcohol in it.
Right.
Agave nectar is just, it's almost like a honey that's a syrup that's pulled out from the agave plant. So we're going to use 1 ounce of that. So that's going to create our sweetness. That's it. So it's a little trickier with the ingredients, but really everything you can get at the store. If you don't want to squeeze them, or you can squeeze them yourself. We're going to shake this up.
Let's do it. Yes. Bring it. Yes. Shake it. Blake. Yes.
So one thing you don't realize, the shake is very important. So we shake really hard for 10 seconds. You can cover up a lot of mistakes in the recipes if you shake it, because it gets frothy,
okay.
It gets cold, there's little ice crystals, and everybody loves an ice cold drink. So this is a margarita, yes, but it's a really high-end, delicious, fresh margarita.
Yes. Oh, I love this.
We call that the Me and Julio margarita.
So these are easy cocktails that people can make at home. What is your favorite drink to make at home?
Well, I love making Manhattans. They're stirred, they're dark, but again, those work really well in the wintertime. Sitting by the fire or outside in the snow drinking a Manhattan is great. I love whiskey.
Yes.
So the last drink I'm going to show you actually is called a Whiskey Smash.
All right.
This is it's a very simple drink that you can make at home, absolutely. It's kind of a riff on like the mint julep that you make at for the Derby, which is in May. So this kind of hits right there. So we're going to just start that. So we have this delicious mint.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just going to strip that mint plant.
I'll be busy over here.
You do whatever you got to do over there. So about 8 to 10 mint leaves. We don't really count those, but just enough mint in the bottom. And then I'm going to use some Monin pure cane syrup, which pure cane syrup, or what I'm using, just bar syrup, simple syrup, half sugar, half water, boil it, let it cool. 1 ounce of that. And then to make it super summery, again, we're going to use some very fresh lemon juice that we just squeezed this morning. Just about 1 ounce of that. And then to tweak it up a little bit, I'm going to use some De Kuyper peach tree schnapps. So just a little peach flavor.
You
just
have
a
all
half
this
an
in
ounce
your
of that.
head.
Huh?
You have all these recipes just in your head.
I've been doing it for 20 years.
I love it. Smart man.
And then the last thing we're going to add is delicious bourbon. What?
Delicious.
No, not right now. So we're going to use Maker's Mark bourbon, made from the good people of Maker's Mark, obviously. If you ever have a chance, it's right outside Louisville, beautiful country. They make delicious bourbon down there. So I'm going to use 1.5 ounces of that. So we have our whiskey, we have peach, we have lemon, we have mint, we have sugar. Again, no crazy ingredients you got to go to the crazy health food store for. Just all easy drinks and easy stuff that you can use. So now it's called a smash because we're going to smash it.
Okay, not because you get smashed from it.
Well, it can be two things.
That's true.
So I'm going to shake this. Because it's on the ice, I don't want to shake it for 10 seconds like I did that. Just for 5 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Now, sometimes it gets stuck.
Okay.
Not that time. All right, now I need a glass. 12, there it is. Last glass on the bar there.
Perfect.
Now, because this is that summery smash, we want to keep the mint in it. So we could strain it, but we're not going to.
Okay.
We're going to pour it right into the glass. If I poured it right, it'll fill it to the top, like I've done it before.
Oh my God, expert here.
So that is
All right, I gotta.
the whiskey smash. So mint, sugar, lime, whiskey, a
It's
little
so
bit of
pretty.
peach.
I don't even want to drink it, but I will.
I figure you probably
All right, I will. Oh my gosh.
So
Fantastic.
can you imagine a rocking chair on the porch on a hot summer day drinking that? Yeah, that'll be delicious.
You're going to get all the viewers ready for summer with this. Love it. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
I have had such a good time just, of course, sampling your product.
Happy to help.
But definitely get into Bar Louie because Bar Louie is changing the menu, as Blake mentioned, in April, and you'll really see a lot of great tasting cocktails, like you mentioned, the old and some new ones coming. Well,
absolutely.
You have done a wonderful job just presenting us with some new options that we can do at home. And for the people that haven't really done it, to the people that are experts like you, they can do any of these options. So
Beautiful.
Get to Bar Louie, make some drinks. What's your motto at Bar Louie?
Eat, drink, be happy.
And that's what we're going to do.
24 karat magic. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling, just put your